Today we are going to talk about not only a ridiculously durable fixture, but it is stunning. So tell us what you selected, Brian.
This is our raw copper gooseneck. It's the sign light version, so we call it the 930. So it's just exactly what you said. It's stunning. It's heavy duty. It's extremely heavy. It's all raw copper or brass.
What's important about raw copper and brass is those are materials that can handle the elements out there. All of, like this is a swivel rocker here, this is a head that holds the shade on, and the canopy, oh my gosh, okay, this is really heavy. This is all in brass, and that is because it will not rust, it will not corrode, and it's about as bulletproof as you can against elements. It's going to last the longest, which is quite important if you use this outdoors, because this is normally a sign light, but you've had people, tell us about the other areas you've had people.
Basically, if you want to aim light back at your wall, you may have a restaurant, you may have something like that, and you're trying to light up a sign of any kind, or maybe a display case.
Right.
A gooseneck light like this is perfect.
Yeah, yeah. The raw finish will grasp your fingerprints, all right? So your installer may want to use a white glove, and it just wipes off with a copper cleaner. Also, if it's outside, both the raw copper and the raw brass will patina. What does that mean to you? That means it could turn slightly green or get a slightly bronze color to it. It's quite stunning as it ages. It really is. And what determines the different type of patina is your location. Is there salt water? That's really what determines it. Or mountain rain is very different than what salt water will do with this fixture. So it is stunning to evolve. People, I'm sure you've had copper rain gutters and that sort of thing, and it's just so beautiful. Okay.
So okay, this is a 12-inch extension rod. We do have extension rods. We have 6-inch and 12-inch. So basically, the farther away from the wall you get, then your light will get a little bit wider. So if your sign, if you just need a little bit more beam spread on your sign, then you might want to use a 6-inch or a 12-inch extension rod just to get a little more beam spread.
Okay, so again, this is going to be application driven. Brian's the head, the director of the tech team, so if you need help as far as do I need a 6-inch extension, no extension, or a 12-inch, definitely contact his team and they'll help you with that equation on how you can determine how many fixtures you need or the proper bulb for the beam spread. Okay, we're going to install this for you so you can see it.
I think we also brought out the motion sensors. You'll see the canopy has 2 knockouts. I don't know if you'd ever need both of them. I don't know if we can do that for just to make everything balanced.
Yeah.
You know, but at least one of them you definitely either a motion sensor, or we have the photo cells. It's a commercial grade photo cell. This is just a mini photo cell that actually goes inside the canopy and would stick out one of the knockouts.
Yeah, and that's really nice if it's outside, because then it's just going to turn on with a photo cell is sun driven, light driven. So the sun's out, there your light will not be on. Sun goes down, your light will be on, and so it's nice for you not to have to worry about that.
Exactly. Like one other thing that we have laying out here is Loctite. I want to use Loctite on every single thread. I want to put this install this one time, and that's it. So if there's a thread on this fixture, I want to go ahead and use Loctite as much as possible. Another key is this guy right here. The swivel, you have a small lock washer.
Do you want to get closer?
There you go, sure. This is a small lock washer right here. That good? Okay, so you always want to make sure this is there. I'm going to use a little drop of Loctite on this here once I know the position that I want to lock it down at, and that'll keep it there.
That's great. That's great. And you said Tilly's has these in bronze, in the bronze finish.
Yes.
And they use them interior or exterior?
Interior.
Interior. See, so that's good to know. I mean, like you can broaden. Sign lights are just not for signs, you know. All right, well, let's go ahead and install this.
So this is always one of the key things right here, is getting this straightened. So this is basically, this washer, or this nut stays on the outside. And once we get this in place, then we'll lock it down with this one here.
Okay, I can hand this to you. I can assist.
You can assist, all right.
3 simple wires.
And the canopy does thread on. It's not just a hole, it actually threads on. So this is the key part right here. I want the knockouts to be straight up and down. So to get them straight up and down, you may have to play with this washer here, or this nut here, and then get it back and then tighten it up. That's too tight. I wouldn't be able to twist it all the way. So loosen it, get it tightened. That I would probably go with this. If I was hanging this outside, I'd probably go right about here and crank it in tight.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because I'm not hanging it outside.
Very good to know. And that's what we want to show you, not just the ease of the installation, but also the little tricks to make it, you know, the strongest it can be, the most efficient.
So you probably heard that. That was me cranking it in tight so that thing's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
Let's wind this up because we are not actually wiring it. We're stewing up. Oh, that's right. That's what we need.
And this holds it in place. Is that what this?
Yeah. I mean, you basically have 3 sets of threads on this now.
Okay. So it's not going anywhere.
I would crank this with a pair of channel locks. I'd crank that in nice and tight. I would use thread lock because, like I said, I'm using it on everything with the thread. You'll see the long wire here. This is if you had extension arms. If you had a 12-inch extension arm,
that's what it's for. It comes with the extra wire because you may need an extension. So this gives you the versatility.
Okay, let's just wind this up.
If you didn't need it, you would just cut the wire right to the length you need it.
So I'm gonna hope when I install this doesn't interfere with me putting this up there.
Well, it wouldn't normally be there.
No, it'd be all cut off. So if you can hand me that little zip tie.
Oh, this guy. Yep. Okay. It comes with a really heavy-duty bracket also.
Now that bracket we've already modified. So we've modified the bracket and we've installed it on our box already. Okay, so we'll leave that right there.
We put would you put the shade on now?
Absolutely, especially because it's pretty small.
Good for them to see.
So you'll see the I have a rubber washer and then I have a brass washer. So the rubber washer installs first. Like so. I'm going to let you help me too.
Okay.
But you can go ahead and line it up. Go ahead and install that.
Oh.
Now we want to get the right, obviously you have it in the right position. You have the long point on the outside, short inside, so that's good. Are we close?
We're just lining up the holes.
That should do it.
Okay, so then there's a brass ring on top of the interior of the shade.
That's right. And we did not bring a screwdriver.
Oh, yeah. Easier when you have all your tools here. You want me to go get it?
I have one right on that desk. It's not
I'll grab it.
If she's seen my desk, she might not be able to grab it that quick. 13. Oh, it was on top. You lucked out. Okay.
Maybe you can show them. It's not that big of a deal, but
Yeah.
also there's just 4 screws, and he's just screwing in that one brass ring.
You want the brass ring on the inside because that's what's gonna, so it doesn't pull out. It's like a washer, so it doesn't pull out.
And the gasket was on the outside to seal it from water.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna put 2 in there just for the sake of time.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you can't fast forward live.
No.
Otherwise, you'd fast forward the
Okay.
install.
So here are the acorn nuts. Also, what comes with it is little O-rings, little rubber O-rings. If you can see that, and that right there. So that there's a little extra waterproofing. Okay, so let me get the ladder out.
Now there will be a link to the product page. So when this is posted, you will automatically be able to get to the raw copper sign light page.
As long as these wires don't get in my way, I'll be good.
It'll be really nice for you to see this installed because it's quite
I'm not sure if we show them the rubber gasket that goes around the canopy as well.
Right. Do you still want it?
Yep.
We're doing interior, but exterior we definitely want it.
Definitely want
If you have any questions, whether it's on our repost or current, go ahead and write any questions you have. If you have a fixture that you would like to see or know more about, definitely send a comment over, or you can call our 800-865-7221 phone number. Am I handing you any tools?
No, maybe the pliers in a minute, but if she hangs nice, I will just hand tighten them. Obviously, if this was outside, I would not be doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe
So there
adjust
you
the
go.
shape a little bit, yeah.
Exactly. So
That
this is
looks
where,
great.
at this point, is where I'd be adding the Loctite.
Okay.
So I would get it into place. If that's where I wanted it, about like that.
Right.
Pull it off, put some Loctite.
Can you go all the way? Like, what's that?
Pardon me?
Oh, he wants you to show him the whole rotation.
The whole rotation, sure. Obviously, I don't think you're going to have a
Don't do
sign
that.
light like that. I think most of the time it's going to be pointing back at your wall, but if you know, you might need it up higher, you might need it down low.
Right.
You don't really know. Okay.
And it's nice that you have the adjustment. I hope the camera is grabbing how beautiful this fixture is. This is one of those that is so strong in construction and in materials.
Got a question from a Rosie. How long will it take to patina?
It starts to patina right away. Just from me, with my fingers
Yeah,
on this
oils.
right here, we've had raw copper fixtures displayed in our display rooms, and they don't go all the way like when they are outdoors, but they definitely patina.
And that's what's nice. Even when
So,
they
right
are
there.
outdoors, it's still a variation. It's not like a perfect man-made coating on it, which is just stunning. And it'll also depend on the area that you're in. What is in the air, what's in your rainwater and that.
Another question from a Roxy. Can you slow down the patina process?
Sure.
Yeah, you could put the electroshield on it.
Electric shield, you can clear coat it though. You
You
can-
could clear coat it,
Yes,
right?
yeah, basically like painting it, but a clear coat. So you want to clean it when you
Yeah.
get it. You want to have it as clean as you possibly can, and then go ahead and clear coat it. Probably put several layers on it, make it last for a while.
You know what I just thought of? There's an acceleration that you
Sure.
can do too with the yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Greek yogurt. It really does it. It accelerates the patina. So if you want it a little quicker, you can do that. All right. I think we did it. Well, thank you for joining us. We hope this was helpful. And again, send us over any products that you would like to know more about. That's what we're here for. That's what these live videos are for.